I fed my starter last night and let it rise. You can see it's just flattening out. I tried to do it still here. So it's not domed anymore. It's flat and almost sinking in the middle, and it should be really thick and sticky. If you pour it out and it's runny, it's too acidic. You missed your moment. Or if it's like sunken down too much. I like to feed mine in a 1-to-3 ratio. That gives me like, I don't know, the best perfect acidity. And I fed it the night before and let it rise. I think I already said that. But I did 100 grams of starter, 290 grams of drinking water, and then 10 grams of salt and 450 grams of unbleached bread flour. I used all bread flour this time. Sometimes I'll do a little bit of whole wheat, and then I put it in a mixer because I'm too weak to do it by hand, and I let it mix until it pulls off of the mixer. So that's like maybe 2 minutes, and then I scrape down the bowl. I like this plastic scraper because it kind of conforms to the shape of whatever bowl I'm using. And then it's good to check for window pane, which you're not going to have it yet, but it's still good to like understand what your bread is doing in what moments. So I just covered it up and let it sit for an hour and a half. And now look how stretchy and strong it is already. So my favorite kind of stretching is laminating. So I basically just plop it on the table and stretch it out as far as it will go. In the wintertime, my dough takes so long to be ready, so I will wait like an hour and a half to 2 hours in between each of these because I've got plenty of time before it is ready to be shaped and stuff. In the summertime, when it like processes so fast, then I do these every like 45 minutes, and I like to do at least 3. So here's my second one. You'll see that it's not quite as weak. It's a little bit stronger. It's not letting me stretch it as thin as easily. I can still get it pretty thin, but any way that you can get a good stretch. So if you prefer coil folds or stretch and folds, like that's cool too. So that was number 2. Another hour and a half goes by, and this is lamination number 3. I think this might be the last one I do on this day, but you can see it's even stronger. It's like not even letting me pull it out very much at a time, and it's also a bit puffier, so it's just not stretching as much because it's starting to fill up with air. And I think I totally forgot to film the actual shaping. Well, I didn't forget. I pressed record at the wrong time, which is like the worst possible thing ever. But this is how you're going to shape it too. It just won't spread out as well. So just, but it's the same process. You spread it out, you fold it into thirds. And during this portion, when I roll it up, I'm going to tighten it like hot dog style like that. And then I turn it and roll it. That's the part that you're going to skip. So I'm going to show that again. So you'll fold it into thirds, pretend I'm shaping here. I'm actually just replaying the last clip, but pretend an hour and a half went by and I'm shaping it. You're just going to stop here. And then I started to record again. So don't do that part. Don't turn it. And then here we are in real life when I'm actually shaping it. So I just seal down the edges. I like to be a little extra gentle because the dough is really like puffy right now and I don't want to squash it too much. And then I just pinch the sides closed and I put it in my banneton. I sprinkled rice flour in there, and I like the batard shaped bannetons. Then I let it sit for just a little while, like 20 minutes or so, just for that gluten to relax a little bit. And then I re-pinch the sides because sometimes it's too rigid and it wants to unshape. So I just come back in a little bit and I just tighten it right back up. Then I let it sit in there until it comes to the top. So probably, I mean, it's winter time, so that took literally like 3 hours. And then I put it in the fridge overnight, covered. And then here we are the next day. If you want your designs to really show up, you need rice flour, and you can dampen the bread a little bit beforehand so the rice flour will stick to it. As my oven is preheating, I score my bread, and then I let it sit out while my oven preheats. I don't score it and immediately send it in the fire. Like it probably sat, see how much it expanded? It probably sat for like 30 minutes. And then if you want to, you can do a really gentle second score to really help it open up. I baked it covered for 30, uncovered for 10 at 450. And I think it turned out really beautiful. So that's my process.